Hello everyone, I'm Isoba. Welcome back. This is round 3 of Bandidos League. This time it's around Riverside. It's a short circuit. Yeah, let's start our quali lap. I know it wasn't in the previous episode, but yeah, I had no footage. This footage is recorded at the moment in one big file, and yeah, I didn't forget it during quali. So over here you have to carry as much speed as you can, because even though these are a lot of corners, you can do them all flat out, so the first corner is basically crucial. Here I kinda missed the apex and I missed this one as well, but I managed to get the car rotated very nicely so I can get on full throttle very early. Much faster than my previous best, which was a 125.3. Here as well, use the elevation to stay nice and tight, use all the track and do kind of a late apex so you can go on throttle early. I shift to fourth because I find that it's easier. Also running into the dirt in this track slows you massively, so never go into the dirt. Use the white lines as limits here as well, never cut the middle part because you will drop speed. And then here, the final corner, a really tricky one because it's banked, but the banking stops at the end, actually a bit too soon, so you have to do a really late apex, maybe a bit too late in this example, but yeah, in order to not hit the wall. And we come across the line, I do 124.9, I was on pole with my previous time, but yeah, now I'm also on pole. Here you can see the tire that everyone chooses, and yeah, the laps everyone has done in quali. Yeah, that's quite a big gap. I was very confident starting in first again. So let's just jump right into the race. We do a rolling start again. Yeah, this time I'll try not to sleep as much as I did last race. We're also in Discord where it gets announced that the race can start, so we use our pit limiter, disable it. We had quite a good launch, but the guy in second, Shocky Peak, is right next to us and he actually got a bit more speed, and I cut this inner part, slowing me down, and you can see Shocky Peak, even though he has a wider line, gained a lot just because I cut through the dirt. Even so, he is literally in front of me because he had the inner line. I tried to cut back on him and I have a bit more speed because I got the late apex and he didn't, but I can't pass here. Trying to stay nice and close, so he might make a mistake, but yeah, leaving enough space because I know people are cautious in this first corner. This is where I gain most of the time in a lap to people. So yeah, I mess up a little bit because I literally couldn't see the track lines. So yeah, I left a bit of extra space so I definitely didn't hit him. Here as well, rotate the car early so I can get on throttle earlier. Straighten the car out as fast as possible, that's key in these elevation corners. Turning before the crest is always the same thing. Here he leaves the door open, so I might have gone for a gap, but he closes it, and I thought there is still 60 minutes to go. We'll just wait for an easier opportunity like this. We can put it alongside. We compromised this line, he was wide the entire time, giving us like a clean one-on-one. Let's see, yeah. Giving him enough room so he doesn't have to go onto the dirt. That would be not fair, but yeah, I lunge it down the inside, he slots in behind me, and that's back to P1. Now I can try to build a gap, but you can see he's still right at my gearbox, looking for an opportunity to pass, because Circuit Peak is really good at defending, and once he's in front, it's always intense. Yeah, like you've seen in previous races too. But you can see here, carrying much more speed through the first corner, and all these corners after, he's losing me. He's not on my gearbox anymore. Trying to nail this lap, doing a qualifying lap, because my tires are still not too warm. This was a huge problem for me. I found that my tires easily reached 100 degrees. So yeah, the left two tires, I pumped them up a little bit, so I increased the tire pressure. Nice translation from me there. So yeah, technically higher tire pressure should mean less tire movement and stretching and stuff, resulting in less heat buildup. So I'm on hards with higher tire pressures on the left, and I still already am at 90 degrees, 91, 92, and like the second lap, 94, 95. That's already dangerously close. There's a long right-hander at the end, like you see 89 on the front left. Once you start drifting or like sliding a bit, it becomes a bigger problem. Yeah, let's go forward a bit. 7 minutes left. I think this is the fastest lap I've done in this race, so I'll just leave it in one piece. But the gap to the guy in second is quite big. I am now trying things, doing like the fastest lap and stuff, and yeah, trying different lines sometimes. But this lap is, I wanted to do a qualifying time, so yeah, at the end of the race we can see that I had the fastest lap of the race. That's what I want. I want to be the first and have the fastest lap, you know, so this is the perfect attempt. Here, short shifting to forward really early, but perfectly timing it with the white line. I had no millimeter extra. Quite a good run onto the last corner. Not cutting it, just barely not cutting it, using every millimeter. Then here, again like in the quali lap, one short tap on the brakes, setting up the car, hooking the car in with the elevation, and then doing a late apex. Much better than it was in my quali lap actually, and yeah, I do a 24.9 again, actually faster than my quali time. As you can hear, world record, that doesn't really mean anything. That's because I'm the only person using the RSR live timer for this. So yeah, every time he says it I just break my own record. Quite easy, because it goes across every session you do. Fast forwarding a bit. Yeah, right here there's a back marker. But I do have a really bad exit here. I lost about a second in these two mistakes. Yeah, the first cut also was kind of a mistake. I'm very sorry for talking over it, but these two mistakes cost me 2 seconds. That's the only two mistakes really I've made, and then we come across the line in the last lap. First fastest lap. So I'm happy. On to the next race. It's reverse grid, so only the top 5 again. We found that the whole grid was a bit hectic, as we see the guy behind actually trying to jump the start, so I blocked him a little and he couldn't do it. Still lost position on start, like the safety car is one in front of me. Yeah, we're scobbling 3 wide into the first, or yeah, I mean last corner. But I brake very late, lunging me in front of at least one, and I can close a gap. Yeah, but still P7, so the safety car, and then 6 people in front of me, so I still lose 1 position. Safety car coming in, that's why we're up to 6 now. So yeah, people in front of me 5, I need all of them behind me in my head. So yeah, I'm learning where they're slower, trying to find where I possibly could pass. This track is easier than previous to like overtake. You can set up your car in multiple places, like you have to take a white line to go fast, and you can easily dive in. This time I put it next to the car and brake very late. I'm already ahead before the turning point, so it was comfortable. He left enough space. He was probably extra cautious when braking and knowing that he can't use the apex. So that's up to P5, where we started basically. In front of me is Jockey Peak, Joker, then I think Toby Monroe or something, and Bojo's son or Nova. But we see Nova, Jockey Peak makes a mistake, he hits the wall, giving us a free position. In the rearview mirror you see other cars also catch him up and pass him. So yeah, now it's Joker in front of me. Closing in on them. This is the place where I gain the most. Yeah, braking late, hard, and then using the braking to rotate the car. But yeah, a bit further I messed up my exit, I went into the gravel, and you see how big of a difference that makes. So, like, thinking about using extra space there, nope, forget it. Look at the amount of time we lose to the cars ahead just by going one wheel into the dirt. But yeah, as they collide right in front of me, it's like spotting them trying to pass without getting hit, but luckily for me it stays upside, like on top. Trying to pass Joker as well, but he made a wiggle to the right and made me think he was trying to block me off, so yeah, waiting for another opportunity. So next lap, going around the outside or the wide line so I can cut back. I can go on throttle earlier. He actually touches the wall as well, so that gives me even more overspeed. I need to go around the outside here in order for me to get a run into T1. So I'm ahead. I could actually go to the left, but I don't, and I brake a little late. So yeah, he can get me back easily. Try to give him as much space as possible without braking. Using the opposite line he does to scare him, act like I'm gonna make a move, but I don't because there is no space, and we slot in behind him. Once again, maximizing exit is my strategy around this corner, but I failed. He is quite a better exit than me, just like the same speed right here. So using all the track, you see the car in front, Joker, leaving quite a bit of room on the outside, giving me the advantage. Fast forward, he leaves again quite a lot of room, and I can just chuck it in next to him. He's keeping leaving the space. Here, little touch. I think I left him enough space, so it was a racing incident, doesn't matter. Side by side, but I got the wider line on the last corner, so I have a little bit more speed than him. Here, try to not make the same mistake, but I accidentally did make the same mistake twice, cutting into the dirt. Staying on the outside, giving him quite a lot of room, knowing that I have to lift because I will hit the wall, and he does the exact same, just in time before we collide. Yeah, so now we're in P2, and I think it's more comfortable than earlier, where I can now judge this corner properly. You can see actually Joker turning in late, giving us the advantage, already building quite of a gap. Yeah, then in front of me is Nova. He's about 9 seconds, I think, in front of me at this point with 7 minutes to go. So yeah, now it's again quali lap after quali lap to catch him. He's right up there, so technically it's possible, but yeah. The tires, you can see the 2 left tires are +2 on my display, which means they are actually over the recommended tire pressures, so they have less grip than they should have, or than they would have when the tire pressures are good. But what happens now? My game crashes. I rejoin, I start, I get going instantly again in hopes to get like a few points. I see 2 people on the left, so I wait. I don't want to mess up their race, minus Mine is gone already. But yeah, all the hard work with 2 or 3 minutes to go and my game crashes. So yeah, going to the end, I managed to be in P9 with one person or one person stopped because it wasn't fun, and the other one is the safety car. So yeah, I catched 2 points on the last race instead of being P2, so it's a bummer, but yeah, those things happen. That's sim racing, having to make sure that won't happen in the future. But it was a bummer. Nice racing, nice track, I love this track, the flow, everything. Yeah, so yeah, P1 and P9, not really gaining many points, but it is what it is. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Mizuba out. Yeah, yeet.